Hey, if you're anything like me, then that riff has been running your brain for a while now, maybe months, maybe a week since Daffo officially released Madeline. But it is actually pretty easy to play. I haven't played the guitar in a month, and I just picked it back up last night and listened to the song and figured it out. So I just wanted to share that with other people. Yeah. So what you're going to need is a pick. You're not going to sound like the song if you don't have one, unless you're crazy good with your fingernails. You're also going to want a capo, and you're going to want to tune your bottom two strings down, the low E down to C, and the A string down to G. The rest stay the same. But since I've got a capo on 4th fret, I have flattened some of the strings a little bit, especially the top ones, because they get out of tune quick, and capo sort of sharpens them a little bit, detunes them pretty quick. Yeah, so the most important thing in this song is getting the picking pattern really nice and precise and well practiced. It is kind of a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like up and down kind of thing. But you want to pay close attention to what string you're hitting on the upstroke. So there are 3 main chords, which I'll teach you to begin with, but you just want to get really good at that. So the first of the 3 main chords is just open. While you're in open, you can also add some expression on this 3rd string down. You can go to the 4th fret or the 5th fret, or just kind of play around in the scale. I don't know if Daffo actually does that, but it sounds nice. So sometimes in the verses I especially put my finger on 4th. But yeah, so during the verses I am paying close attention to making sure I'm only hitting the bottom 4 strings and hitting that 4th string on the top on the way up, because that creates like a nice drone. That string is the same during all 3 of the main chords. So the next chord, first chord is open. Second chord is you're going to take pointer finger, put it on 4th fret, and then leave a gap, 0 and 4 again. Sometimes I think Daffo does all 3, just bars it, those first 3 bottom strings. That sounds a little bit less dissonant, I think. I think they do that during the chorus. Yeah, same thing. 3rd chord is the same shape on the 7th fret. I'm saying 7th in relation to the capo. I should have said that earlier. Or you can bar it. So that's the basic chorus. If you just know that, then you can kind of play those all throughout the song and just get used to that picking pattern. And they're also the 3 basic chords that the riff's around. So I'll show you the riff now. This is definitely the hardest part. So what you're going to do is you're going to start off an open. You're going to make sure you're only hitting the bottom 4 strings again. And using your pointer finger, you're going to slide from 2 to 4. So whenever you're doing those slides, that first slide, you're going to land that slide on the downstroke. So I'll show you what I mean. And then put your see, I do something a little extra here. You don't have to do this. You can keep it simple and just do the 5th fret of the next string up. But if you drop your finger off after you hit that 5th fret of the 5th string, they're the same note, so you can be a little lazy with it. Now the extra thing that I do here is, the reason I'm using my 3rd finger is because I like to drop them all off except for my third finger, and do like a little transition to the next chord, which is 4-0-4, like I showed earlier, 4-0-4. I do a little transition where I go from this shape, I drop them all off. I drop these two fingers off and I leave my middle finger on the 5th fret of the 3rd string, and I do a little slide. And when I land that slide, I'm doing a downstroke. Those first two chords, that's the hard bit, and then transition between the 2nd and 3rd chord is easy as. So you're gonna slide up to from the 4th to the 7th with the same shape. And again, you're going to pay attention to play that little melody. You're going to pay attention to what you're hitting on the up string, on the upstroke. You're going to so that 4th string down is that kind of drony note that is consistent between all of them, and it doesn't sound so nice if you hit it constantly during the riff. So when I'm on this string and this string, I kind of, on my upstrokes, they're like 3, 3, 4, 3, 3, 4, as in 3rd string, 4th string. I'm kind of being inconsistent there. I don't know if I've been saying 3rd from the top or 3rd from the bottom the whole time. I hope I haven't been confusing. But yeah, so it's like. So putting it all together, I'll just quickly play it one more time. Easy peasy. Okay, I'm losing sunlight a little bit here, so I'll go a little bit quicker through the rest of it, because the rest of it is pretty easy. Once you nail that riff, you'll get a confidence boost and yeah, suddenly get really good at it. I don't know, that's what happened with me at least. So chorus is pretty simple. It is just open, and then I'll just call that 4 because the root note is on the 4th fret. Screw the root, screw the root. Then the chorus is going to be open and 4, but with the finger in the middle. So you can bar that if you want to try bar that, or you can just try and squeeze all your fingers together. I hit the top string, the 6th string there, and you notice that probably didn't sound very good. I forgot to mention that earlier. The most string, you kind of try to avoid the top string because maybe you can tune it to something different, but that high E doesn't really sound very good. So if you just play that throughout the chorus, then that sounds fine, but there's a little bit of a funky thing they do where same shape, those two fingers on the 2nd fret, but starting on the 2nd string down, skip 1. I hope you can see that. So what they do is they do that and they slide up to 4. It sounds like this. Oh, messed up. And then they jump to a new chord on the 5th fret, barring it, or from the 4th string, the 3rd string, 4th string, and 5th string, barring it on the 5th fret. So it's like that. You kind of get it a little bit better if you just listen to the song, but yeah, so you can, instead of playing open, you can also play that chord, just depending on how it sounds to you. I don't know, I like to change it up during the chorus a little bit. Oh, Madeline. my guitar's a little bit out of tune. Hopefully that makes sense. And you can change it up whether you're fully barring this or leaving a gap in the middle. That sounds a little bit more dissonant. All right, I'm running out of sunlight here, so I think I'll speed run through the bridge. Bridge is pretty easy. It's pretty much same chords that we've just seen. So going for it in the second verse, that's like screw the bed or something like that. At the end of verse 2, there'll be like 4, and then back up to 7, and then a new chord, and that chord is 6, 0, 4, and 0. You can hit the the bottom 4 strings here, so it's like, whoops, 7, 6, open, and then they do this thing that is like that shape I showed you in the chorus, 0, 2, 0, 2, 0, 4, 0, 4, and then 0, 7, 0, 7. So it's just like, and then back to that chord with the bar on the 5th fret. I hope that I can brighten this video enough for you to see that. But yeah, so the bridge transitions pretty nicely into the last chorus. So it's like da 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 da, oh Madeline. Cool. Let me put it all together for just a verse. I don't know if I'll sing, but here we go. Now bridge. Whoops. I'll just skip to the chorus. Oh, Madeline. Oh man, I gotta practice this. But yeah, anyway, thank you for watching. The reason I made this when I'm not even well practiced in it is I know how to play it. Off camera, I've played it really nicely and sung along with my brother. And I believe in learning through teaching, so I just wanted to get this out there. Hopefully we can all learn this together. And yeah, anyway, I'm not sure if I'll do more of this. If I ever post to YouTube more, it might be some of my original stuff or some game dev related stuff, because I'm a game dev. But yeah, leave a like and share this with somebody that you love. Thank you.